video is still under paragraph formatting, but we're covering the tab section. Now before we cover the tab section and show you how to set the tabs and things like that, I first need to discuss with you what type of tabs that you use within the Word and what they mean basically. Now the tabs that you set, first of all you must have your ruler showing, so you literally come to this little button here and turn your rulers on. Now over here in the left corner you will see what we call the tab selector. That is this area here, and each time I click on that tab selector, notice the style of tab is changing and it changes round each time. Now the type of tabs that it's going to, usually by default it's this one here. Now it looks like a L. That is what we call a left tab. Now you notice here I've put a little picture in with a left tab. That is a left tab. Now a left tab, I've set a block here. Notice this first tab here is set, and all the words in this column of data, notice they are all aligned on the left side. That's why that is referred to as a left tab. The next tab we come to is the center tab. Now the center tab is all the words in this column are set in the center, look. So it's all in the center because there's the center tab. The next one is what we call a right tab, backwards L. This one here is a L tab that I've set, and notice all the words in this one are aligned to the left side of the word. Then the next one that you've got is a decimal tab. Now over here I have set a decimal tab, and notice all the decimal points are in line, and that is the type of tabs. And this one here, notice, is what we refer to as a bar tab. Now a bar tab simply puts a line, there's the first one, there's the bar tab up there, there's the second line, there's the bar tab up there, there's a third line or bar tab, and there's the line there. So basically it looks like it's columned off with lines, yeah, in the table. But that is because I've used a bar tab. So just to reiterate what we're talking with the tabs, you've got a left tab which aligns all the words on the left side of the word. You've got a center tab which aligns all the words in the center. You've got a right tab which is all aligned on the right hand side. You've got a decimal tab which aligns all the decimal numbers. Then you've got a bar tab which puts a line down each column of data, if you like that, yeah. And then when you continue to turn this round, you'll see that's the first line indent, and then you've got a hanging indent. Now what I will say about the indents is go and check my other video out, paragraph formatting, line spacing and paragraph and indentation, and you'll understand the indents from that previous video. But I'm showing you here, I'm showing you them here because they are on that tab selector, and you can set them from here just as quick, so it's quite nice and easy. Now what you've got to understand about tabs is you set tabs per paragraph. So when I turn the little show and hide on, and I want you to notice here, no tabs. Then you come down to here, which is the first paragraph, they've got tabs on, and then you'll continue down here and the tabs will continue all the way down each line as we come down, and then notice here no tabs again, because I only need the tabs on that block of text. So what I do is I use the tabs that I want to do, and then when I'm finished, and I'm finished with the tabs and I'm not going to write any more text, I just remove the tabs. Now I just do Control Q and that does get rid of them, like all gone, because I'm an experienced user. But if you can't remember that, all you do, you just go up to that bottom half of that ruler and you just double click it and that'll bring the dialog box up. If you can't remember that, you just bring the dialog box up and say tabs, and then it comes up here, and then you just say clear all and then OK, and what happens is it removes all the tabs. And then you can continue your document and put normal blocks of text and everything else, but there's no tabs on it, so you don't need to. Now setting the tabs couldn't be easier. All you do is you set the tab type that you want. Okay, so let's say that I want a center tab, for instance, and I'm just gonna get rid of these so there's no confusion basically. Right, so from here I want a different set of tabs. I want a center tab. Now I'm gonna set a tab at 2. Notice all I do is point to the bottom half of the ruler and click, and then I want one at 6, click, and then I want one at 10. And there you go, I've got the 3 tabs set. If I don't want one, if I've made a mistake or I didn't want that one, I just click on it, drag it off, it's gone. Likewise here, look, click, drag it off, it's off. Click, drag it off, it's off. It's that simple. So as easy as that is, you just select the type of tab that you want. Left tab, I want a left tab at 3. And then I want a right tab, imagine, and I want a right tab at 7. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want it on 7, I wanted it on 9, so you just drag it along. Or you can simply just pull it off and reset it to wherever you want. As long as you stay in the bottom half of this ruler, you can click and set what you want. Now, if you don't like that method and you want to set a tab through the dialog box, you go to the Home tab. You go to the paragraph group, you bring up the dialog box, and then in the bottom left you'll see tabs. You click on tabs, that brings you this little dialog box up. Now what you can set here, you can set these at what you want. Yeah, so you can say 2 centimeters, yeah, and then you set it up 2 centimeters. I want a center tab set, and notice it'll put it on at 2 centimeters. Then you can say at 4 centimeters I want a right tab, yeah, and then you say set. And then you can say at 8 centimeters I want decimal tab, for instance, set. Now if you make a mistake and you don't want the 4, you just click the 4 and say clear, and that will just clear that one tab. If you say clear all, it will clear all the tabs. Real straightforward stuff. Now just to show you how to set, I'm going to clear all of them. Just to show you this, watch this. Imagine that I'm going to set a right tab, and I'm going to set a right tab at 4 centimeters. So 4 centimeters, I'm going to set the right tab. Then at 5 centimeters, oops, sorry, it would help if I say set. It has to come in this box underneath to be set. Now at 5 centimeters, I want a left tab. So 5 centimeters, left tab, set. And then at we'll go at 14, I think, yeah, we'll go over at 14. At 14 centimeters, I want another right tab, and I set that as well. Now from the 5 centimeters to the 14, I want a dotted line there, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll set a tab leader, what we call a tab leader, of number 2. But I could say number 3, which is a dashed line, and I could say number 4, which is a dead straight line. But these are like little tab leaders that phone books use. So you'll have a name, and then you have a dotted line over to the number, and then it's so your eyes will follow it to the correct number. Saves you putting the ruler on the paper, and we say OK. Now, oh, did I set that last one? I better set that. 2. Right, so that one. Yeah, that's it, and we say OK. Now watch this. If I say, for instance, David would have helped if I'd have pressed tab. So tab, and I'd have said David, and then I'll type, oh, I've put it on the wrong one. 1 minute guys, because I've put that on the wrong one. The tab leader, paragraph, tabs. Now I've put that tab leader on that one. So I'll say I don't want one on that one. It's got to be that one. 14. Tab leader 2 set. So I'm just readjusting it. It's pretty straightforward to readjust. Now then, on this one I'll put my name, and then notice there's your tab leader gone over to the number. Now imagine that I'm just going to make a that's phone number, imagine. Then I come down here and then I'll just say yeah, notice again. Oh, and then you go again. Now if I turn the show and hide off, you can see now how it's setting up. Yeah, so this is fantastic. Really simple, easy, real straightforward stuff. And then I'm just chucking numbers into it. They're not real numbers. Now once I've made my list and I'm happy with them, I just press I don't want any more. Notice this little fella here is now flashing with tabs on. You just do Control Q or click that little button there. Look, I do Control Q, but now there's no tabs on this paragraph here, and now from this point onwards as I come down there's no formatting on each paragraph. Now if you haven't seen my video formatting codes tutorial 6, you do need to go and have a little look at that and understand the paragraphs, what I'm talking about, character formatting, paragraph formatting, format codes in general. You do need to understand them, so go and watch that video if you haven't, because you do need to understand them. That is how easy it is to set the tabs, guys. Once you've got your tabs set, and you can still adjust them, you just highlight what you want, and then you could say, right, I'm going to bring this over here and that one over there, and notice everything's moving accordingly. These are so powerful, so good, guys. Well worth a little play with. I hope you found this informative. I hope you found it of interest. If you have any problems, you can just email me and I'll try and answer any questions.